If you have a change of heart, Ricky, don't lose that number.
So let's say you're a great guy, you're nice to your mother, your friends love you, but you just don't have game when it comes to meeting ladies. Cue the pickup artist.
Well, I've had someone just slide me their number and be like, yeah, call me sometime, and without even really saying much to it, just giving their number. Does that work? No, it doesn't work.
No.
Ah, the pickup line.
Because my friend has an iPhone. Do you want to go take a look at it and play with it?
Not a lot has changed in the battle of the sexes. Guy meets girl, girl kicks guy to the curb, his self-esteem crushed. But now, in 2008, some men are spending very serious cash to get their game airtight.
Can you imagine walking through this world and whether she's taken or not, the attraction mechanism will be fired?
Who can teach guys how to be so attractive to a woman she can't resist? Master pickup artists, of course.
In order to get a woman interested in you, you have to be interesting.
Enter these guys. He's called Mystery on the left there. That's his sidekick, Matador, on the right. Yes, those are goggles strapped to a cowboy hat. Looks a little odd, but thousands of men bow down to them.
We dedicate ourselves to understanding what a woman wants.
Dozens of articles have been written about them. They've even starred in their own reality show on VH1, The Pickup Artist. In real life, they've been teaching seduction boot camps around the country for years. The price of admission? A whopping $3,000. These men have flown in from as far away as London to take Mystery's seminar in Las Vegas.
So how do you be interesting? You don't hit on her. That's not interesting to her because she gets hit on all the time. Right? You're the guy who's supposed to be in her life protecting her from all those jackasses.
But what qualifies this 6'5" beanpole to give advice on women? He says years of trial and error and a system he's tested over and over. What he calls the mystery method. The formula? Attraction, comfort, then seduction. The method. The mystery method. Boil it down for us. What is it?
What is it? From meeting a woman to beginning a sexual relationship, we call that courtship. If I can meet the objectives of each phase, complete so I can get to the next phase, if I can do that very cleanly with comfort without compromising her comfort levels, then seduction is mutual.
And his book, don't let the title shock you, The Mystery Method, How to Get Beautiful Women into Bed. Sounds disrespectful, sure. But Mystery says his goal for his students is much larger than the pickup. It's about turning shy, social wallflowers into interesting, outgoing men. Just the way he transformed himself. First, he tries to get his students past their fear of approaching women.
I abide by the 3-second rule, and I go in right away. It takes 3 seconds to go from where you are to where she is. So if you are attracted, you want to find out if there's more to her than meets the eye, go in right away. If you wait any longer, you may stale out the set, look like you're hovering, and your approach anxiety, your adrenaline release will build up.
That's called the open, and it begins the most important 3-minute stretch in the game. In 3 minutes, the guy must tell a story, a narrative, show himself to be a leader, a risk taker, attractive to other women, and able to show emotion. If the woman of his dreams is really good looking, say a 10, he acts like he's not interested. Huh?
I'm just disqualifying myself from being considered a potential suitor. She touches me, you know, I'm like, all right, let's slow this down, buy me a drink before you hit on me. Jesus, no off button on this girl.
Yeah, there's a script of canned lines and techniques. Frank's a pilot in this class for the first time.
This isn't seduction. It's pickup, and pickup applies to everything you do in life, not just meeting women. If you can pick up a beautiful woman, you can influence and lead other men.
Okay, so can Frank pick up a beautiful woman? Does Mystery's method really work?
How do you guys know each other?
Up next, we hit the clubs undercover with the guys. Okay, so here's the question. Does the mystery method to meeting women work? We follow our friend Frank to the club with a hidden camera to see how he does. CNN hit a very loud club with a hidden camera to watch one of the guys use his new skill set. His coach, Matador, was right at his side, goading him on.
Is khaki a color or a fabric? We've been debating about it all night. Opener. With your opener, and ask her the opening question is, you say it's a fabric, right? That's true because there's no khaki colored cars, right? Who are you here with? How do you guys know each other? Hey, you guys are totally BFFs, right? Look, I'm not gonna stay long. I gotta get back to my friends over here. You guys are BFFs?
Yeah, they live here.
You're from out of town. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right?
Matador says Frank is overexerting, breaking the rule of non-neediness. But it's loud, and he has to shout.
I got friends coming in from pilot training. I'm like, hey, let's go to Vegas for New Year's, right? They're flying in tomorrow. We're meeting up with a girl I used to date.
Let's take apart his story. He started with the opener. Is khaki a color or a fabric? Now that's a canned line. It's supposed to be interesting. He says he's not going to stay long. A false time constraint. Mystery says that it's supposed to trigger a girl's sense of loss and shows non-neediness. He mentions pilot training, a sign of being a risk taker. And a girl he used to date shows he's pre-selected by women. In the end, he didn't get the girl. Look, I mean, they're giving you a script. And that's not who you are, is it?
No, absolutely not. And yeah, they give you a script. However, it's a script to show you how the process works. You're given the process, and then you're given the script to practice that process, but ultimately, that script you throw away and create your own.
These alums say practice makes perfect.
Because at the beginning, I was going out, I was using the techniques, I was using the stories.
Were.
But now, like, I've got enough experiences where I have my own stories, things that are true about me that I tell them. I have beautiful women in my life, and now I talk to women to have a good time, to socialize. I also talk to guys, too. We socialize, we go out, we have fun.
I've met a lot of women, and a lot more than before, and many quality women, you know, doctors, lawyers, accountants, engineers, people that maybe before the way I approached, I wouldn't have got past, like, see ya.
So what do women think about the mystery method?
I don't think there is a rule to getting at girls. I think it's a good thing for them to take those classes. They, you know, feel more comfortable with getting to know a woman and what she likes and what she doesn't like.
Oh my gosh, you're kind of pathetic. Can't you just have your own personality and go talk to someone?
Women fire back that what you're teaching these men to do is to objectify them.
I understand, though. I understand that is a viewpoint that people have.
Basically, what you're saying is that we're teaching men how to understand women and what they respond to, and women don't like that. They want them to just be themselves.
They want the men to be themselves, reveal themselves.
They want them to be their best selves. Yeah. And if they aren't yet, then we'll catch the man up to speed so that they can have legitimate value for a woman.
There you go, In the Name of Love. When we come back, Grammy night in Los Angeles. Back to the Shrine Auditorium in our Brooke Anderson.